Fala, rapaziada, tudo bem com vocês? Eu sou o King, sejam bem-vindos ao canal. E nesse vídeo a gente vai seguir com a nossa aventura por Genshin Impactante. Vamos lá. Estava aqui na missão da nossa querida MUALANI. Eu confesso que eu não lembro de gente aqui agora não, hein? Ah, já tá aqui no mapinha, vamos lá. Deixa eu aumentar o som do jogo que tá baixo. Vamos lá. A gente tem 8 dias pra terminar aqui e pegar as 500 gemas. Pra baixo? Tá. Caralho, filho, toma um hip hop comendo. E do nada o maluco com a guitarrinha, né? Ô, meu quebra-clima. Não tem uma festa que não brote um maluco doido do violãozinho, né?
None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday.
Por enquanto, né? Que a gente já viu no trailer da próxima atualização. Que o abismo vai comer solto, filho.
But looks like it was no use.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Come on. Let's go for a walk.
Hey, where are you going? Did something happen?
Just going to get some air. It's too noisy in here. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Baked them all fresh this morning.
All right, sounds great.
Eu achei que essa mina ia ir de vala muito rapidamente, cara.
MUALANI.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid causing trouble all around the hot springs. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Ateo, what's going on? You're acting strange. Traveler, did something happen? Both of you seem a little off today.
I guess I should explain. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait for reinforcements. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days shy of the end. The hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
MUALANI?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I had a bad feeling then, but I didn't want it to be true. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, the two aren't all that different. Both are worth celebrating.
Caralho.
You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about being reunited with an old friend. I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines, especially as our nation slid deeper into crisis. But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the abyss, even at the end of my life, but because I got to see you in action, MUALANI.
Next generation, né?
There, it made me realize that I don't need to worry about our tribe or our nation's future. You have the capacity to bring us all together. Even if I was never injured.
Só essa música que não combinou muito, né? É, tudo bem. Bom.
But I've done what I needed to do. The future is in your hands now. Just remember, whether in life or death, I am always with you.
Porra.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. Thank you for telling me all this. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for her. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her it embodies fond
Não é a visão
memories
dela, a
and
visão dela tá ali
strength.
na coxa e é de fogo, né?
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party. No use spending what little time I have left being sad.
Traveler, Atea, MUALANI! If you don't hurry up, there won't be any snacks left!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey, are you listening to me?
Todos se divertem na atmosfera festiva. Quando chega a hora de partir até... Quando ela chega ao seu grupo, ela bate o ombro da Molani com gentileza.
Life is a journey
No
in
ombro,
which
né?
there's no turning back.
A vida é uma jornada no qual não há volta, então avance e não se segure. Espere até 2 dias depois. Tá. Ah, não vou lá não, porque senão a gente vai longe, né? Tá. Vamos só passar o tempo aqui mesmo. Ok. Eu avancei pra madrugada também, né?
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though. Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually. Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed since we first met her. Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night? Yep.
Não, a gente ficou acordado, na verdade.
So nice. Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch. Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right up.
Hey, MUALANI!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
Ooh!
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll head...
Caralho, moleque.
Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
MUALANI, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess? But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tevat. You know about that, right? That's right.
Sei, tô sabendo.
Suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Tevat. And NATLAN was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe. Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. But its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom. And has the capacity to read the
Só que, tipo, se eles têm tropas infinitas, tá tudo bem pra eles fazerem alguns ataques que parecem burros, porque eles são cansativos ou meras distrações, no fim das contas. Quando a sua vida é limitada e os seus soldados são limitados, os ataques precisam ser estratégicos, letais, definitivos, efetivos. Você tem tropa infinita? Não precisa.
Yes. And that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in NATLAN views the war differently. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only for ourselves, but for our future. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us. The sea's not going anywhere.
Tá. Acho que agora a gente vai andando, né?
Keep up.
Que 900 é bem longe, é bem longe. Mas... Pô, vamos dar uma andada na gameplay, senão... vai ser só multitexto, né? Meu dragãozinho tá brincando.
Keep up.
Olha.
Let's dance.
You're in for a little shock.
Tinha outra pessoa.
Can't see?
Smells like something good is inside.
Opa, calmou.
The forest.
You've been a naughty boy.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Olha. Legal. Piroclão. Oh, peraí. Nossa, como é que desliga isso? Ah. Não vai dar tempo, não. E eu fui simplesmente dropado do negócio na hora que acabou. Pô, nem sei como é que volta pra onde eu tava. Ah, era aqui. Ok. Vamos lá. Nossa, vai dar tempo isso? Consegui, consegui. Caralho, foi de vala, maluco. Não, esse aqui não. Ah, vai bater em animal? É. Como é que sai mesmo do bicho? Ah, lembrei.
Let's spark things up a little.
I'll bury you. Can't see?
Ready, steady, go!
Come a little closer.
I'll uproot you.
You're in for a little shock.
Porra.
One with the force.
Doors over.
Why is there a chest here?
Tem que continuar pra cá, né? Bem legalzinha essa mecânica aí. Bem intuitivinha e tal. Ok. O que é isso aqui? Já fui de quest já.
Hi, I'm Looney. Are you here to help find the baby saurians?
And I'm Toba. You must
Toba?
be the
Não,
ones
Doba,
we've been
tá.
waiting for.
It's nice to meet you too, but Uncle Sonka said he was gonna send some of his friends over to help us. Yeah, sorry. Whatever this is about, it sounds like you've got the wrong end of the stick. Wrong end of the stick?
Darn it! We've been tricked, Hooney. I should have known that glasses guy.
What are we supposed to do about the baby saurians now? Time's running out. It's okay, Hooney. Don't worry. Why don't you tell us what happened with these baby saurians? There's been a lot of unrest in the tribe lately, and my dad's saurian got injured. Her name's Nana, and she has 3 little babies. After what happened to Nana, her babies were so scared that they ran off and hid. If Nana is your dad's saurian, why isn't he the one looking for them? My dad's one of the elders, so he's busy getting ready for Turnfire Night. It's a really important ceremony. More important than this, anyway. I'm not supposed to be out here either, but I snuck out without telling him. I didn't think it would take very long, but then that guy we ran into made us tell him loads of stories. And
Yeah, he was so selfish.
Huh?
He doesn't have a heart.
it's all right. Don't let him get to you. We're here now and we'll help you because we care a lot, don't we, Traveler? They should be. I already managed to find their tracks, and it seems like really well.
Tá bom.
You gotta be careful out on the cliffs, though. They're really steep. Even grown-ups have trouble climbing them.
Isso aqui tá com cara de que vai virar uma missão gigante. Tá. Ó. Pog. Tá. Nossa, buguei aqui, bonito. Mas tudo bem. Tá mais pra cima aqui, ó. Ok. Ponini. E a Poc? Oi.
We found them!
Ah, ódio.
A how?
Well, if it isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Would that be why you hastily scrambled up here to pay your respects the moment you saw us? Very well. You heathens leave us no choice. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula shall grant you the audience that you seek.
Wait, aren't you like Kenichi's sidekick? What the heck are you going on about? You're somehow managing to be even more annoying than the last time.
Silence! Who are you calling sidekick? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame. We shall have you know that last time, were it not for Kenichi's earnest pleading on your behalf, you would have received not a single word of mercy.
Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kenichi clearly has you under lock and key.
That's great, Sovereign, to you. You dare invite the wrath of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How. You will burn and turn fire for 1,000 years. If you must know, our humble servant begged us to investigate an abyss incident near Hoytzitlan, and we chose to grant his request.
Abyss incident?
See this little lizard? Its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the influence of abyssal power. In her confusion, she attacked my servant's tribe, then assailed her own offspring.
Yikes. So how is she doing now?
She was but a lowly bug fighting against the power of the abyss. Naturally, she has departed for the Night Kingdom. Such a fragile creature. Apparently, she ended her struggle by leaping from a cliff.
Caralho.
Leaping from a cliff?
My dear anemic flying ant, as addled with questions as your head may be, please keep them to yourself and wipe that absurd expression off your face. We are the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How.
Anemic flying ant? Cute! Just you wait. Two can play at the ugly nickname game.
We sense a faint abyssal energy. An evil sorcerer must be lurking nearby, but they are well hidden. If you encounter any suspicious outlanders, be sure to give them a robust interrogation.
Suspicious outlander?
How dare you cast aspersions on your ruler, heathen! You're just lucky that our servant has such vile taste in friends. If you're not here to kiss my feet, then get out of my sight. Do not impede the work of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How.
Potty mouth on that guy? I'm on his furious! Still, good to know about the abyss threat, huh? Wasn't expecting that. Let's not get sidetracked.
Tem nenhum baúzado aqui em cima, não? O que é aquilo ali, hein? Vixe.
Can't see?
Come a little closer. Don't be such a brute. Blitz.
Keep up.
Right here.
shock.
You're good.
É, o range dela quando ela faz isso aí é muito grande. Ela vai meter shield de novo. Meteu.
Let's go, Twirly.
And shroud.
Right here.
One with the force. Yeah. So.
Right here. It's nothing. I can walk it off. I'll protect us.
And shroud.
Right here.
You've been a naughty boy.
I hear everything. So, yeah.
Ah, cara.
Right here.
Porra, mete escudo muito rápido.
Into it. Let's dance.
Can't see. So, yeah.
Shockwave.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz. Come a little closer.
And shroud. Let's nip that in the bud.
Spin to win. Let the show begin.
You're in for a little shock.
One with the force.
Right here. Yeah!
I'll approve you! Can't see?
Let's go, Twirly!
Come a little closer. Blitz.
And Shroud! I hear everything!
Morre! Mano, o bagulho pegou shield logo antes.
Keep up!
Right here! Let's dance!
Caraca.
Why is there a chest here?
Pegar meu carrinho dragão. Mano, what the fuck? Nossa. Ah, não quero fazer isso aí agora não. Achei que era de luta.
Wow, you're back already?
I'm so glad that the babies are all right. Thank you both so much. You're welcome. Piece of cake. You're not from NATLAN, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing. You should come take a rest at my house.
Yeah, please come. I promise you'll get a big Scions of the Canopy welcome. We love having guests, and you're really nice.
Essa galera é da terra do Kinishi, né? Será que a gente vai pra lá nessa missão? Mas essa não é a missão principal, né?
This guy wasn't from NATLAN either, right? Well, his clothes sure weren't. You know what? Now that I think about it, really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Ahau mentioned. Sure, if you're interested. Oh, let me think. How did the conversation... Oh, please, mister. I've told you so many stories already. When are you gonna help me find the baby Saurians?
Just one more story. One more, I swear. Why don't you tell me more about that
Era pra eu
ball
conhecer
of
esse
fire?
maluco, eu não lembro dele não.
I heard that there was a huge transparent ball of fire that used to burn 500 years ago.
Oh, you mean Turnfire. That's where the ancient name Malipo comes from.
Oh, wow. So it was the origin of an ancient name.
There's a story behind every ancient name. The legend goes that the Turnfire first appeared in the era of the Grand Alliance. It was used by the tyrant Khan to rule over NATLAN and oppress anyone who opposed him. Turnfire is different from normal fire. If you get set on fire with it, you'll feel horrible burning pain from behind you. But you won't die from it right away. And whatever you do, you mustn't turn back to look at it.
Why? What happens if you turn back?
As soon as you turn around, poof! You get burned to a crisp.
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes, but burning people alive? That is a big no-no in my book.
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them turn around to look? Khan really was an evil tyrant.
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me guess. Eventually, a valiant hero came to save the day? That's usually how these stories go.
Good guess, Uncle Glasses. Seems
Uncle
like
Glasses.
you really know your stuff. The hero was called Yupanqui. He's the ancestor of our tribe.
Yupanqui was friends with Khan the tyrant, and also Shibalanke, the first Pyro Archon. He was working as an ordnance officer for the Grand Alliance at the time. He didn't like how Khan was such a cruel tyrant, so he stole the Turnfire and threw it at the Khan's army. The soldiers couldn't defend against it, and they all got turned to ash. And that's how our ancestors set our people free. But just as he was about to leave the city, he thought he heard Khan calling out to him from behind. It caught him off guard, and he turned around to look.
But Khan wasn't there. All he saw was a city burned black, an army in ruins, and giant flames reaching up into the sky.
A split second later, the flames he saw burst out from inside his eyes and swallowed him up.
All it took was a single glance. As soon as he looked back, he was burned to a crisp.
The question is, was this the price he paid for stealing the Turnfire, or the price of turning back?
Nobody knows the answer, But the fire that consumed Yupanqui burned more fiercely than any other. It burned for 100 days until it burned a hole right through the ley lines. And then, the flame dropped into the deathly dark Night Kingdom, where it still burns to this day.
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to the next life. But for the dead to be reborn, they have to accept the flames and be purified by the fire first. It's like a final look back at your life, where you have to answer for everything you did. Anyway, that's the story of Yupanqui's Turnfire.
Ah, a fine parable indeed. So, is it true? Is it really possible to find this fire in the Night Kingdom?
I don't know. I think it's just a story.
Either way, I assume this name has been passed down in your tribe ever since?
Sure has. It went to Burkina, the hero that we celebrate on Turnfire Night. But that...
Yeah, and now...
Kinich, huh?
All right, Uncle Glasses, that's enough stories. Now, can you please go find the baby saurians for us like you promised?
I would, but doesn't the legend of the Turnfire teach us not to look back? Let's not go dredging up the past. Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story, I swear. No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now. Tut tut, we can't have that. Cursing is for grown-ups only.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the Turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me if I'm outside of NATLAN? Uncle Glasses isn't from here, you know. Unlike you.
Huh?
Wait, is that?
Ooh!
All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. 2 of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll help you out on my behalf. Work them like dogs, okay? That's what they're here for. Don't
Esse maluco me conhece, hein?
my sake.
Really? Well, first, can you tell us your name?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so beneath the peaks, let's go with Sanka.
Seriously?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves. They're right behind you.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Uncle Sanka! Yeah, definitely a fishy character. It sounds like he was digging for info about the ancient names.
Yeah, and not only that, but he betrayed us too. He'll pay for this.
All he got out of us was some stories, though. What's the worst that could happen? Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kinich about this. Ahau says he's investigating it, but he's a bit of a loose cannon. Huh? You know Kinich? Not very well, but we have met him before, and one time we had a meal together.
Aw, man, I'm so jealous. I never even spoken to him. He's so cool. He's the Saurian hunter, and he has a really awesome ancient name.
Me neither. I don't think my dad really likes him, though. He always tells me to stay away from him. Probably because of that little creep he always hangs out with. He's nasty, and he's so full of himself. Oh, the creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau? Yeah, we've had the pleasure of meeting him, too. He sure loves pushing people's buttons. Exactly. I don't know why Kinich partnered up with him. Why didn't he pick me instead?
Uh-oh. Honey, look how late it is. We've been out way too long. We better get home now or we'll get yelled at.
Oh, yikes. You're right. Okay, well, this path here leads to our settlement. If you decide to visit, remember to come to my house. If there's anything you need, my dad can help get it for you. Hope to see you soon.
We gotta run. Bye for now.
Tá. A gente foi longe, né? Eu queria chegar lá em... Ah... Com Sauriano Quinalda. Não! 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 Eu caí num bug. Como é que eu saio daqui? Nada tá funcionando. Tá, vou ter que dar um telep. Putz. E tem outro bichão aqui, ó.
They're so pretty!
Tá. Ó, eu não vou ir começar a missão, porque como a gente tá já dando o nosso limite aqui de 1 hora de vídeo, pra não ficar tão grande, se eu chegar mais perto, pode ser que já comece a missão, tá? Então, já me despeço de vocês aqui, espero que vocês tenham curtido. Lembrando que amanhã, às 6 da noite, tem live na terça-feira. E também tem VOD, a gente vai começar com os vídeos só pra membros aqui no canal, dá uma olhada no nosso clube de membros. E amanhã o vídeo a gente vai continuar a nossa saga por Honkai, mas vai ser um vídeo exclusivo pra membros, belezinha? Muito obrigado, vejo você lá então e fui!